Hello, friends and family. Today, I want to share with you what I learned from my doctor and my labs. I'm Jen, and today and every day, we talk about my quest to crush aggressive diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, DLBCL, stage 4, and we are using the R-EPOCH immunotherapy chemotherapy to crush Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start with a couple memes. Number one, I just got it today. I happen to wholeheartedly hard agree. This is from the cancer patient again on Instagram. I just enjoyed this one. Yes, I totally agree. I've done this 3 times. I don't want to do it a 4th time. Find the cures. Let's go, scientists. You got this. You're smart cookies. So that's this meme. Enjoyed. Wholeheartedly. Okay. Second meme. I think I shared this one with you guys before, but it came up again today because, I work today, obviously, and as planned, I shouldn't say obviously. And at least 2 people, maybe 3, said to me, "Enjoy your time off." And I kept thinking, you guys know this is not time off. I'm sick. And I just finished getting poisoned yesterday. I've been very forthcoming, maybe more so than I should be. So, long story longer, I had to bring up this meme again, which is, "Ooh, I wish I had time off." Like, you get time off. I'm like, it's going to be in bed, but we'll see. Hopefully, I could wish that it's not. In any case, I wanted to share that one with you again. All right. So, let's keep going. Again, I am feeling better than expected. I am so grateful for this blessing. I'm on day 6, and it's not hideous. It's tolerable. I'm working through it. As you can see, it's the end of the day. I mean, you can't see it's the end of the day, but you can see me. And it's the end of the day, and I'm not quite as subdued as I have been when I really am getting kicked in the butt. I do feel the symptoms. Let me not say I'm not feeling symptoms. I feel symptoms, but I'm working through them. It's not like just put one step, like the just survive, if that makes any sense. I'm like several notches above survive. So I am just thrilled to death that I'm on day 6 and doing this well. And I'm hoping this is not a splashback, and day 7 is going to be so scared of day 7. All right, I'm not going to get in my head. Let's keep going. All right, Angel Deliveries today. We got Grandma's special chicken. I had some for lunch, and also crepes from Grandma. So big special treats for everyone here. So that was lovely. Thank you. All right, doctor news. Lots of doctor news. So the doctor called today, which I was kind of expecting because I got my labs. I think I told you guys yesterday. I forgot to share them with you. So let's see. What can I tell you about? First thing was the PICC line. So, I asked him, the plan is still the plan as far as I'm going to see him in person at the beginning of May, which is just a few weeks away. And then his plan is to request insurance to get me the PET scan by the end of the month so we can see what's going on the inside. He said that he called it the insurance scam for PET scans. Now, I'm certainly hoping that this is not the case since they did finally approve me the last time. But that they now have a process which is hideous, I think, and just not conscionable, I guess is the word I'm looking for, that he's been going through with a lot of insurance companies. I don't know that it's mine, although we know we had problems before, that they reject it out of hand, and then when you appeal it, they say, okay, but we can't, we can just put that recommendation to our appeal board. We can't make the decision, basically. And then the appeal board only meets once a month. So consequently, you delay everything by, minimally 6 weeks, right? By the time you get all the paperwork through, you get a rejection, you get an appeal. Now you have a month to wait till the next appeal board. Now you could have it work out that the next appeal board just is next week, right? But you just don't know. So, after my doctor's office submits to my insurance company in the beginning of May, I will be calling all the advocates I can inside the insurance company to push from my side. Although I know that didn't work well last time, but maybe this time, fingers crossed. Okay, so that was that bit of news. It wants to keep the pick-up line in for another 7 to 10 days. So I stopped using it yesterday. So I will definitely get my dressing changed next Monday, and then by the following Monday, we would make a decision. I would either have the home nurse pull it out or go back to the office and get it done there. But so within 10 days, hopefully it'll be out, unless there's some complication, if I needed IV access for some reason. Let's see. Sorry, reading my notes. One moment. Oh, as far as the PET scan goes, he said if there was a massive roadblock and we couldn't get through, like it looked like it wasn't going to go through at all in May, and well into June, then he would order CT scans in May to get a picture of what's going on. I don't know that it would be as thorough as the PET scan, but just to get that, get some level of confidence of where we're at, and then wait until insurance approves the PET scan. And then I think, honestly, that if Bill heard that, and he might push for that we would just pay the PET scan out of pocket if it was that ridiculous. So we'll see what happens. I think I told you guys before when we were going through this, the last time it took almost 12 weeks to approve the PET scan the first time. And when we called the radiology group, they said it cost like $2,500 to $3,500. So I'm not saying that's a small bit of money, but when you compare that to the cost of the chemotherapy that they're paying for, I'm like, each one of the Neulasta shots, I got a Neulasta shot today, telling you the truth here, is over $1,000, which is insanity for medication that's been around over 15 years. But, that's pharmacological stuffs. Sorry, I can feel in my mouth that I'm going to have some slurring today. I apologize. I didn't magic mouthwash ahead of time. So, sorry, guys. It's not my brain. It's just my mouth. It's not coming out right. Okay, so let's talk about labs. Labs. I'm just going to share the pictures of the paper today. Right here on the screen for you. It shows the previous. So instead of seeing the pretty graphs, it'll just show you the last one that I had. So that'll give you an idea. So I think I shared with you yesterday, my memory was close, but not exactly right, that Friday my white count was 4.3 and Tuesday was 8.2. So that was a pretty significant increase and out of neutropenic. So that was good. The hemoglobin came up from 10.9 to 11.5. And the platelets came down from 343 to 266. Those are the highlights. There's some other data here you guys can look at, of course. Some stuff is low, some stuff is high. Because of the chemotherapy, all the blood counts are kind of wonky. But overall, good. Like the blood counts look bad because of the chemotherapy, not because of cancer or something else. So that was good. The doctor was very happy with all the numbers. As a side note, I had to get another finger stick today when I went in for my Neulasta shot. And some of these numbers came down a little bit because of the Cytoxin yesterday, but nothing out of range. So that was all good. So I'm not going to give you another piece of paper. Next one, the LDH. So this stuff was a little concerning to me yesterday, but I talked to the doctor about it today, and I'll share with you what he said. So you can see here the LDH was down to 152. And what day was this? 410. So Tuesday, it was 177. Still in range. Range is up to 214. So it's definitely in range. But this is the first time it trended up since it came down. And it's not massive, it's a little bit. But I asked him about this. And you can also see, if you look down on the sheet, to the ALK-Phos, ALK-Phos, AST, and ALT, which are my liver enzymes. They also came up a little bit, but in range. And his comment was no concern at all from his perspective. They're in range. There's nothing that indicates the cancer is present or trending up or refractory, as we discussed last week, I think. That just the time of day, how tired you are, what you've eaten, how hot or cold it is, how hot or cold you physically are, changes all those numbers a little bit. But if they're in range, they don't worry him at all. So that was fabulous news from my perspective. Gave me some peace of mind, because I think I told you last week that I am quite concerned about the whole refractory thing. So fingers crossed there again. Got a lot of crossed fingers, but I'm trusting him. He is a good doc. And you can see here again that the numbers, relatively the same as they were the last time I did blood work, which I guess the other thing to note, especially on this page of blood work, is that this blood work hasn't been done. I think the last time I did this blood work was 3 to to 4 weeks ago because remember, I took that extra week off. So that the numbers could be a little skewed because of that. Like the last several times I took it regularly every 3 weeks, and this one's 4 weeks. So there could be a little bit of skew there, although he didn't talk about that. But overall, the numbers look good. Most of them are in range. I'm pretty happy. And I'm, based on his expert evaluation, he was happy. So I am happy. So far he doesn't have anything to see here that indicates that we have something to worry about. So that was double thumbs up. And maybe making me feel better. Okay, let's keep going. I jabbered on about that quite a bit, didn't I? I'm sorry. All right, so I have story time for you today. I'm going to share some B-roll and some pictures while I'm chatting about my to-do list today. So to talk about my to-do list, I'll start with last night, Bill decided to go grocery shopping online for delivery, which was fine. Yeah, I wasn't feeling great. I haven't been that great all week. I said, that's fine. You guys work it out. He worked with the boys. He asked me a few questions about anything I wanted, asked me for what we had or didn't have, and he did all the shopping. Thumbs up. Good for me. I think I told you already the last several times that we went shopping, I ordered for a certain time and it didn't come till later, or they tried to cancel. So we ordered earlier, figuring it would get here later, about when the boys were getting up for school or whatever, and that could help. Well, here we go with the story time. Nope, came on time. Had to bring it in, some of the hot stuff, the cold stuff, myself, because it was sitting in the sun, and anything chocolate, like anything that would be not good outside in the sun until they got up. So I had to do all that bringing in myself, because Bill's still connected to dialysis and he doesn't have the ability to bend over like that to pick things up. So that was all on me. So I moved very slowly and gradually brought it into the house. So let me show you the picture of all the stuff on the porch. So here's the B-roll. Let me roll that and get going on the to-do list. So today I brought in some of the groceries. I work with Bill. Bill did, I brought the groceries and the Lysol wipes to him, and he did like a lot of the cleaning off of the food, and then I worked to put away the food. And then as the boys got up, they took food to put away. So that was number one. I worked today, full day. I hydrated quite well. I went to the clinic for my Neulasta shot. Let's see. My full day of work with lots of meetings. Lots of meetings. I even took meetings like on my phone on the way to and from the doctor this afternoon. So it was a long day. I think I told you yesterday I was planning on a half day, but I'm moving slowly, and I was able to tolerate the full day. Hopefully I didn't wreck everything for the rest of the week. Fingers crossed. Okay, so continuing on the grocery list and the grocery story. 2 more stories about my husband. Okay, number 1. I said, I think we're getting a little low on toilet paper. Like we're down to 12 rolls for 4 people in the house. Can you get a package of, your preferred brand? He likes one. I'm like, get 2 of those or get a Charmin for me and the boys. We'll be good for a while, right? So this is what came home. I don't know what he was thinking. He got 2 of the kind he likes, and then he decided to try some other ones. He doesn't even know if he likes it. He's like, if we don't like it, the boys will use it, he says. Matt, this tower is taller than I am. I'm telling you that right now. Like, we're now one of these hoarding toilet paper people. We have toilet paper for, 3 to 6 months toilet paper right here. I guess that's good. Nothing to worry about there. Okay, so not hoarding because we're going to use it eventually, but you get it. Second story about the groceries. This is my husband. He says to me 2 things. Let me show you this picture. He says, man, I really got to look at what I'm buying. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I thought this was the size of a pickle jar. So here's a pickle jar, and here's the jar he bought. And then he says, second part of the story, I hope I like banana peppers. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, there you go. That's my life. So if we don't like banana peppers and anybody else would like some, let me know. I'm not sure. We haven't opened that jar yet. I think I'm going to have to open the jar and spill it over into pickle jars or something because it's just so massive. How am I going to store that? In any case, that's a problem for another day. It didn't go in the fridge yet. All right, so that was my to-do list with a little bit of story time. Oh, one more thing. I did charity miles today. I accumulated quite a bit on my groceries back and forth, and also in some of the meetings. Again, I did the same thing where I just recorded a little bit at a time, which is a little aggravating, but it helped me not to lose. I did have 1 or 2 losses today, but not significant. So, as a team of 19, we have collectively moved 1,831 miles. Holy mackerel. I think we're going to make 2,000 soon. That's incredible. And this is our team name. If you'd like to join us on our walks or bikes or runs, please do. And down below in the description is a link if you'd prefer to use that. Great job, everyone. Keep on moving. All right, so my to-do list for tomorrow. All right, no work for the rest of the week. I mentioned that already. So tomorrow, my plan is rest, hydrate, order a crochet hat kit. Story there is that I found a pattern for a hat that I want to make, but it's not free. You have to buy the hat, and of course you have to buy the yarn. And then I found out that the yarn manufacturer that I do like sells the hat and the pattern together at a discount as a kit. And then I just got a coupon in my email for 25% off kits, and I was like, I got to get on that. So I'll get to order that and have a little project at some point in the future. But it's like a fedora hat out of yarn with a floppy brim, but no holes. I'm realizing that where I'm much more comfortable with the hats with holes as the sun in the summertime with no hair, I'm worried about my skin and its exposure to the sun in my face. So I need to be more protective. So I have some hats, but I'm hoping that the crochet hat would be a little better there. All right. And then I need to make some more magic mouthwash. Mix more magic mouthwash. Make is kind of a funny word. I probably have 1 or 2 doses left, but I think I'm going to need those coming up. So got to get on that. I don't know if that's tonight's activity or tomorrow sometime, but hopefully that's not a heavy, I can do that sitting in my time, hopefully. So basically, this is all I have on my to-do must list. I am petrified of day 7. Petrified. I think there was a couple cycles ago where day 6 was feeling pretty good, and I was like, woohoo! And then all of a sudden, day 7 came and smacked me on the back of the head and said, what were you thinking, girlfriend? So I don't think I pushed my body today. I think I kept working and I was doing, but I don't feel like I pushed. I think I tried to listen. I didn't move around as quickly as I typically move, and I'm hopeful that means my day 7 won't be hideous, but I don't have high hopes, so my plan right now is stay in bed as long as I have to and roll with it as much as possible and stay hydrated. You'll see in my hydration numbers today, I rocked hydration, so I'm pretty proud of myself there. Yesterday and today is not doing too shabby either. All right, my to-do would love to do. There is a robo meeting tomorrow night. We'll see how I'm doing on day 7. I mean, I may be able to do an off-camera day and just listen, but we'll see how all that goes. And I would love to crochet, but again, very low on the list. Again, my focus really is going to be rest and hydrate and heal. So that's where I'm at right now. And I think that's where I have to be. So. But again, I'm feeling good for day 6. I don't know what's going on, and I'm praying that day 7 is this good. But we'll see. No false hope. All right, so that's my story. I think I got you there. All right, so if you're just here for story time, and that was a long one today, thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow. By the way, if day 7 is scary, it might be a short video tomorrow, but it'll be what it is, right? All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Every day is a gift. Live it. See you tomorrow. Thank you.